Welcome back to our Parenting Like a Pro segment with the Smileys. Welcome again. Thank you so much for joining us again. Now, this week we have a question from a parent that says, quote, "I'm tired of nagging my 11-year-old son about losing weight." Any suggestions? And I'm sure you have plenty to help out this parent.
Well, and first of all, it's good she's tired of it because nagging doesn't do any good.
Right.
The other thing that parents sometimes resort to is bribery, which also does not do any good. Incentives are one thing that they're good, but bribery is not. I've got some questions for this parent that I think will help her maybe a little bit. The first one is, are you serving nutritious meals? Probably this 11-year-old son is not in charge of planning or cooking the meals. And so what are you doing? Are the adults modeling nutritious choices? Not just in the meals, but what are they snacking on? You know, I know yesterday was Super Bowl Sunday, so we snacked on a lot of things we shouldn't have, but are you normally eating an apple or a bag of chips? Which is it? And then also with that, are your meals relaxed? If you're rushing through your meals, you're more likely to keep eating even though your body's saying, I'm full, I'm full. So those are things that parents need to look at.
Right, and I think the other obvious thing here is physical activity for the parents to help that son enjoy, find something that he enjoys. And it could be the normal things, or it could be something like Wii. You can get a lot of physical activity out of playing that game. And thinking about things like that, thinking out of the box a little bit. And the other thing that I think parents need to realize, nagging, that doesn't work. The other thing that we hear sometimes with parents and kids that are trying to lose weight are belittling, being sarcastic, or making fun of. And none of those things work. And I think parents get frustrated and they resort to things like that, but that doesn't work at all. So, you know, what Kendra said, looking at habits, looking at modeling, things like that, help kids more lose weight than all those other things.
We were actually privy to seeing a father who obviously was frustrated with his very overweight son. And he was belittling him, and it broke my heart because that was not helping the young man to be motivated to lose weight. So that's never the right answer.
And usually it does just the opposite.
Right.
Usually kids, when that happens, when parents do that, they make a decision, well, I'm just going to eat that much more. I'm not going to care about it at all.
Almost like they rebel. Almost.
Yeah, almost. That's exactly right. So definitely a good question, something that parents should think about if they have this problem.
Okay, and so it's really important for the parent to then be proactive.
Yes, absolutely. You know, and are you a role model? Yes. Mom and Dad, you are a role model. You cannot get out of that job. And so always looking at what you're doing, how you're modeling, you know, and those sorts of things make a lot of difference in a kid's life.
You bet.
Perfect. Great advice. And remember, if you have a question that you would like to send to John and Kendra at KendraSmiley.com, you can do so. And if your answer is on the midday, you'll get a free copy of their book. Stay with us. We'll be right back after the break.